Hey guys, Tone here. I just finished a Golden Krone Hotel speedrun attempt, and I figured I'd do some commentary along with it before I upload it. This is the first one I've attempted in a while, so it's a little rusty, but I'm very pleased with the result. I think there's a lot of potential for faster speedruns in the future. Almost died there. This is a normal difficulty in the officer class, by the way. Definitely a lot of sloppy play towards the beginning. A lot of speedruns and a lot of roguelikes are kind of a quantity over quality thing, so I'm kind of speeding through, waiting for something to, usually you wait for some kind of RNG blessing. Let's see, back up in the corridor so I don't die to all those things. Golden Krone Hotel speedruns aren't really as RNG dependent as something like NetHack. Well, let me take that back. Maybe on the super high tier level of speedruns, but something like this, I was just trying to knock the rust off, so I'm doing like what I would call like a consistent speedrun, not like a super high risk, high reward thing, just kind of playing quickly. You can apparently still get a pretty fast time with. Those dead ends are so funny. I think I got an early manual there while I was talking. Manuals are amazing. I didn't see what it gave us. I want to say it was strength, but I don't remember. I'm just blazing through right now. This is pretty dangerous. I tried to get those vampires to walk into the light, but they just teleport when they see blood anyways. Surprised I didn't die here. You can see me thinking right now. If I wait for the poison to wear off, it would have killed me, so I just went and used my holy water. It's a really good healing item, but it only heals humans. Just jumped down in the grotto to add it to the world map. Apparently, I didn't even look at the screen, I just went in and out, but apparently I brought some enemies up with me. Always a risk with that. It'd be nice for that to get added to the world map on site, but that is not the case. But that turned into a vampire with 3 marauders right there, which is mildly concerning. Hit that time crystal kind of expecting them to show up or something, but they were off doing their own thing. They forgot about me, so that's fine. 4 or 5. We're a little, wow, that could have been bad if that knocked me into the water. We're only level 4. I don't know, vampires are pretty strong, but 4 or 5 we'll start seeing some tough stuff. Thought for a while about whether these potions were any good, and I ultimately, well, actually that Nostrum level up invisibility one I should have bought. The other ones were kind of interesting, but I ultimately decided to save my money. Yeah, I should have bought that other one. Pharmacopoeia on, what was this, level 5? This was a really nice find for the branch. Pharmacopoeia level 1, and then the whole graveyard mausoleum branch are great places to find while you're in vampire form. You get a ton of potions from Pharmacopoeia, and you get lots of good equipment, and then you get money from selling the equipment, getting redundant equipment in the mausoleum. So you get big power spikes from those. So I was pretty happy to find this. And also they're very, like, almost nothing threatens you when you're a vampire in those areas. There's an entrance to Pharma too. Don't go down there. That's a dangerous place at this point. Probably considered it for half a second. Just because this was a speedrun, and I thought better of it. The boss there, especially if you're in vampire form, is one of the more dangerous bosses in the game. you can get those wizards, the Solmanars or whatever, as a vampire there too. There's a bunch of the kamikaze anarchist goblins. So all around stuff you don't want to see down there. Clearing Pharma 1, you get a ton of potions. It can help you a lot. Definitely a game changer. Another manual there, that's nice. Can't read it yet, of course. First Moroi. They're still vulnerable, which is pretty dangerous against that spellcaster and the light that's over there. The chest, I have a key, so... Ooh! Manual and a +8 revolver. It's actually a incredible chest. Does not get much better than that. Our first Sand Viper. You can see I'm pretty concerned about this second one, especially at half health. I didn't see that pool of blood behind the clock. That would definitely help us. I'm going through my potions, looking for something to help us win this fight. Decide on the strength potion, which helps the vampire form more than the human form due to their strength multiplier. Noped out of there. It looked like that pool of blood is what really saved us. Strength potions aren't terribly strong, but they're definitely helpful. In a fight where you just need a little bit of an extra edge, they could be definitely pretty nice. Running a lot of these vampire nobles, which is pretty scary. Not in vampire form, of course, because they're allies, but should we decide we need to be a human at some point, I don't think we could deal with them right now. Maybe with that +8 revolver? I think we're getting the best of those Sand Vipers at this point, which is a good sign. I want to lure back so I can get his blood. If you're fighting something in a corridor like that, the blood can only end up behind the enemy, which is not a great place for it. I think I'm looking for the branch here. We're going up to the next level. Pretty big windy level. The gallery. So I jumped down to add it to my map, which is bad in the gallery, and I didn't really think about it until I went down there. What do I have here? I bought that lizard leg big potion. Those are two really good things. I'm probably gonna buy, yeah, that Celestial Essence and Blood one. Probably it for there. But yeah, so there's a bunch of enemies that are statues in the gallery. The statue form wears off after, I don't know what it is, like 1,000 turns or something. But if you poke your head down there and come back up, that timer starts. So when you go back down, you're gonna have a bunch of strong monsters to fight. So that's why you don't really want to jump down there right away. So I shouldn't have done that. And I was down there and I considered going through it, but then I thought better of it. Probably could have taken the Gorgon Queen with my +8 revolver. Pretty vulnerable to ranged weapons like that. Okay, this is scary. What do I do here? I just turn back to a human. Smart. A lot of Celestial Essences. Probably just got one from the shopkeeper. I bet you that's what that was. And yeah, that's kind of the stuff you get when you go through Pharma 1. So that's pretty nice. That gives us a lot of flexibility. Switching back and forth. Well, I don't know how many bloods we have, but generally for switching back and forth between forms. I don't know why I bothered going down there, to be honest. I mean, those skeletons can be dangerous for a vampire, so maybe that's why I did it. But this is pretty scary. Well, maybe not scary, but not a great... You can fight nobles here. It's very dark. Not a great place to be as a human. I'm looking for equipment. Oh, +9 revolver. Nice. I have 33 bullets too. That's a great spot to be in. Okay, I smartly decide to become a vampire before going down here. I'm just trying to map it out and look for equipment. Alright, we found the boss. That lantern on so when we're a human we can see. Not a huge mausoleum. I don't know if I really got many good items in here. Decent plate and leggings, and that +9 revolver, obviously. Although I already had a +8, so it wasn't like a huge bonus. If we can kill Vlad while we're here, or the Strigoi, then it definitely saves us a lot of turns. So I'm looking through my potions, seeing if we have anything that'll help. If that is either Petrify or Celestial Essence, it's going to be very helpful here. So it looks like that's what I'm going to go with. I get out of vampire form first, just in case of Celestial Essence I didn't want to take any more damage. And I'm using Focus, which I got, which just did a ton of damage to him. Now I'm going to get wrecked this turn, especially that noble. Turn back into a vampire, you can eat your own blood, which is funny. And then I got lucky and the burning ended up killing the boss. So that was like the cleanest like boss fight ever. Being able to turn back into a vampire and then have him die, so I don't even have to deal with any of the other vampire enemies on the way out. I don't know if I've ever even done that before. It's so nice. I think we saw the rafters was on floor 9. It's a kind of risky place to go in a 4-ring speedrun. Not the rafters themselves, but the potential boss at the end of it. It's either the workshop or the, what's it called, a watchtower. Workshop can be very nice. It can be an easy ring if you're equipped to deal with it, but the watchtower boss, we wouldn't be close to being able to deal with, so it's a 50-50 chance, not a great thing for us to go for. I'm just buying everything at this point. Gallery. There's a center room. The Gorgon Queen is always there. 2 blood and 4 soul elixirs left. That gives us some ability to shapeshift. The queen can't see us. I'm gonna try and gun her down. If he petrifies us and blasts us, we could potentially die instantly. That was awful. I shot like in the corner for some reason. Could have been bad. But our +9 revolver prevails. And we are on to the library if we can find the stairs. Gorgon Queen is a softie, but you need a way to deal with her. He's really like a glass cannon. Take that, table. A lot of collateral furniture damage in speedruns. I'm gonna let this noble die to this sunlight golem. Or at least have him help me. I think I was tempted to go look for more books here. I assume that is glow because I have 7 of them, and the other 2 potions there are probably the highest tier, but I have 1 more of the other one, so I have either lizard leg or big, which are both kind of what enabled me to fight the princess here, so I'm going to use that and fight her as a vampire. I cleared out that piece of furniture so I could get like blood spillage. And yeah, that lizard leg helped me a lot. Made that a pretty easy fight, actually. And pretty much everything in the library hates vampires, so I just got the heck out of there. We got 3 rings, we need 1 more. I haven't even found the greenhouse, which is where the easy ring is at this point. And I think I decided to do... I'll just run through that sunlight, no time. I just decided to do the pharmacopoeia boss, because I have that +9 revolver. It should help us. And it was like kind of on the way. A little dangerous running through here as a vampire. I keep seeing fast enemies, and I keep assuming that they are the boss here, I think. That stack of glow potions is actually really nice here. I don't remember what those fast enemies are. That chest is moving pretty fast. Gun that thing down. I don't know if it's the boss yet, though. Usually that's how you tell you're fighting the boss, because of how fast and sporadic it moves. I don't know why I'm not using that glow potion. There we go. Being pretty cautious here because, like, wasting a bunch of moves to get to the boss is pretty deadly. That's awesome. The boss is actually its actual sprite. I realize I overstayed my welcome here. This is kind of a misplay on my part. They've done something about that sooner. Fortunately, I can teleport, and I get not that far away, but safe enough. If that bullet missed, I may have died there. Probably should have healed before moving here as well, but I got excited. We have 4 rings, we just need to escape. Okay, there's stairs, because it looks like it'll probably put me closer to an upstairs. It's kind of like running and not worrying about stuff. My guy's pretty strong against most enemies, so hopefully it doesn't come to hurt us. Although with Gorgons and Sand Vipers and all this nasty stuff on this level, you gotta be careful just running around. I was using teleport just to like move myself so I could find the dang stairs, which I think takes me a heck of a long time on this level, especially for how open it is. We've explored about 2/3 of the map and haven't found a staircase yet. Like 80% of it. They're all scattered in the very last area we look. But we find good old Thane, and there we go. It's a win. I had to go back and look at what the actual time is on that. It's probably a few seconds shorter than when I actually stopped the clock. So, I mean, my goal was kind of to get a sub 20-minute one, so I guess we succeeded. I didn't expect it to be that game, so maybe the next goal will be sub 15 minutes. Let's see what we can do from there. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See y'all next time.